Hey guys, LRBCordova here, and this is another gameplay and commentary. Here I'm using the AUG or AUG with red dot, and personally this is one of my favorite guns, just because it's an assault rifle, so it has decent range, but it also has a high rate of fire, so you can win along a lot of close combat firefights. Especially when you have steady aim on, then this gun's just a boss, because usually I use it with a silencer, Ghost, Steady Aim, and Ninja, just so I'm completely silent, and I can still win those close combats. And it's really good at long range too, because while your enemy's trying to line up your target and like control the recoil and stuff, it's really easy for this gun to burst fire, because it shoots like 3 bullets, goes off, when you wait a split second it'll come back on your gun. And right there, one of those guys disappeared or something. I don't know what happened. But it must like fell down or something. Anyways, what I was going to talk to you guys was organization. Organization is different for everybody. Everyone has their own version of them being organized. Like when I consider myself organized, I have like a stack of papers in my folder that's probably like 3 inches high, and I'm being serious. So I have like a 3-inch high stack of papers in my folder, and my folder is ripped at the spine, so it's really like a front page and a back page, and it's ripped in half and held together by Scotch tape. So it might not look the greatest, but I can really tell what's what, because at the front, at the top of the stack, I have newer papers that are like newer, more important papers. At the bottom, I have papers that I got a while ago, or that just weren't that important, and like have already been graded and handed back. I usually don't throw them away because I don't want to like get rid of them and have my teacher be like, "Oh, you needed that," because I had a teacher in 6th grade, and she was horrible. Like, I had a paper that I turned in, and she handed it back to me with her grade on it. End of the quarter, I throw it away, and at like the next quarter, she says, "I never got this paper, or I never recorded the grade." I was like, "You handed it back to me." And she said, "Well, I never recorded the grade, so you can do it again for half credit." That really pissed me off. I was like, I did all the work, I did everything. I actually did it. It's not like I blew it off and was expecting points. But I did all the work, and you're gonna give it back to me with a grade, and then have me redo it for half credit. It was ridiculous. I hated that teacher so much because she was completely unorganized. Like I was just talking about how organization is different for everybody, but she was really unorganized. Because if I turned it in and she gives it back with a grade and she doesn't record it or anything, that's completely on her. I did nothing wrong. I really didn't get it. So like I was saying before, organization is different for everybody, and some people's organization, like a lot of girls, it's always said that, oh, girls are a lot more organized than guys. That's a really big stereotype, because some guys are really organized and some are like completely unorganized. But a lot of them are right in the middle, just like girls. Like they have a different level of organization. They don't have labels on all their folders and don't have the perfect folders or anything, but they know where stuff is, and it's like divided accordingly. That's just basically what organization is. The definition of organization is actually an orderly approach to tasks. Now, I don't know about you, but my approach to tasks is a lot different than a lot of other people's. Because when I approach something, I usually have like a plan or something that'll like guide me through it. But when I have organization, for me, it's just knowing where everything is and having a certain place for it. Whether it looks that great is not a big deal to me. I think that's the biggest difference between the organization between girls and guys. It's not that guys are less organized than girls. It's that girls have to have it more neat than guys, neat and tidy. But when it comes to just actually being organized and having an efficient and orderly approach to a task, girls and guys are exactly the same. Stereotypes like guys are unorganized, just they come around a lot. Like that, and Asians are bad drivers. Stuff like that. It's really annoying sometimes, just because, not that they have to do with me, but hearing that, it's stupid. Like, everyone's different. Just because, like, if you see someone that's Middle Eastern, does that mean that they all know how to work a bomb and stuff? No. Like, I have a bunch of people that are Middle Eastern in my class. They don't know how to work a bomb. They have no idea. But just because they're Middle Eastern, people think that they're out to get everyone and stuff. Like, they don't actually say that to their face, but, like, well, they actually do, but they know they're joking, which is good. But if someone didn't and they took that seriously, that would be really bad. Just stereotypes are something that you really want to stay away from. Especially because they can decide who are your friends and who aren't. Because if someone's Asian and you think that they're really cool, but you say a lot of Asian stereotypes, they probably won't want to be your friend anymore, or don't want to have anything to do with you, just because you've been acting like a total douchebag to them, and their race. So it's just stuff like that, stereotypes like that you really want to stay away from. Just because it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to get into. Because basically all it does is piss people off, and it's a good laugh for probably about a minute and a half. And then it goes away and it gets really annoying. Now I was lucky right here that I didn't die, but whatever. I won a radio contest not too long ago, and I was pretty excited. I won $100 and 2 tickets to a concert, so I was pretty pumped. But it sucks because I couldn't make it to the concert, and I couldn't get the tickets unless I was going. So what I was going to do was I was going to sell the tickets at the concert, or not at the concert, but to the concert. I was going to sell the tickets and just get some more money, maybe get like $200 instead of $100. But I had to be going in order for me to get the tickets, so I was kind of disappointed, but whatever. One tip that I do want to tell you guys is, when it comes to capping flags, you never want to cap all 3. Like, if you see that you're losing, let's say you spawn at C, if you see that you're losing the C flag, then you can start capping A. But if you're just capping A just to get the points, that's not too smart, because then the spawns will flip, and then once you run over there, the spawns will flip again. Then you'll have half their team on each side, and hopefully your entire team will go one way, or else you're not going to do too well. But right there, it was kind of stupid. I took 4 guys on at once. It's only got 2 of them. One was doing like a 720 no-scope thing, but that's one thing. Trick shots you really want to stay away from. They're not the best thing for you to do. And even in a montage, when I see a trick shot, I think to myself, how many tries did it take for him to get that? Like, it's never really that impressive. I would rather see 6 black op not no scopes, quick scopes in a row, than see a 360 double backflip quick scope. But that's just me. So this game I ended up going 23-5. Didn't have too great of a start, but I came back in the end. Hope you